So we're here with Amanda Leffler of Brouse McDowell, a partner of the insurance recovery practice. So thank you for being here with us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
And it's, you've had the opportunity to work with Mark and myself in the CEI group. And if you wouldn't mind, we're going to ask you just a couple questions.
Absolutely.
All right, that's great. So you're the practice leader.
That's right.
Which has a lot of responsibilities and duties. What do you think the role of leadership is for the practice leader as you help to model the way on value creation and that mindset for your team?
And I think this, Judy, is really, really important. I think, as you pointed out, modeling is certainly one way that, as a practice chair, I think that I ought to be helping my group on their own personal journeys. But I also think, as a practice leader, kind of creating a framework for the people in the group. These are the things that we can accomplish. These are the ways that we can accomplish them. These are the ways that we ought to be thinking about becoming those indispensable advisors for our clients. This is how we would go about doing that. And then letting them go and do their own thing, because there's lots of different paths. And I know you and I have talked about many, many times what might work for me might not work for somebody else's personality. But providing that framework, providing those opportunity, and then support as they go through the process.
What's the hardest part for you as a leader with that?
Letting go of control.
Yes, right.
I think I can do it all, and I cannot. And the reality is that as I've grown as a practice leader, and working with you and Mark, frankly, has given me the tools that I needed to articulate what we ought to be doing with the rest of the members of the group, and say these are the opportunities, and these are the attributes, and these are the things that are going to distinguish us as the advisors of the future, and here's multiple ways that you can go about accomplishing that. And people in my group, we speak the same language now. And great. We're excited, and so that has freed me up to let people kind of do their own thing.
How have you seen them grow?
I have seen folks who I never thought would spend a moment doing any sort of business generation, creating plans and looking at their existing clients and figuring out not just what is necessary for the client in connection with this matter, but what matters to my client. And that's a very different question, and one that Mark was even talking about in our seminar today. Looking at the client as a whole instead of just that particular matter. And I think I've seen our group grow in a lot of ways in that respect.
And I know succession planning's been on your mind a ton, right? So as you think about succession planning, as you're moving into taking over for some of your partners, and others are going to kind of fill in behind you, what do you think is the most important thing that you can do as the leader to help initiate and successfully achieve that succession planning?
This is a challenging one. And as Judy, you remind me constantly, I have to do less work and I have to delegate that work. I was very fortunate working with the folks that I worked with, and I'd like to model them a little bit in that succession planning process and provide very clear expectations as to what this particular client expects, how this particular client works, but also to provide those opportunities, because people learn by doing, and they learn by seeing. They see how we interact with clients, those of us who are more senior, not that senior, but more senior. They learn that way. And you have to give them opportunities. You have to let them be a part of the process. And frankly, our clients are demanding that. And I think you see that outside of the legal field as well. They want their full members of their legal team to be participating. They want the young people to be participating. A lot of our clients have, 40-year-olds general counsel, and they want to interact with people their age with their similar mindset.
It's fascinating in business today with all the generations that we've got. And each has its unique attributes, and each has its unique needs. And I think what I've watched of you is that the demonstration of flexibility and the ability for you to step back and let others step in the forefront, I think that's the mark and a hallmark of a great leader. So it's been a pleasure working with you, and we really appreciate everything and the partnership we have with you and with the firm. And thank you.
Honestly, Judy, I can't say enough about you and about CEI. I am a different person. You know, I've gone through business development coaching sessions in the past, and they've been helpful for what they were, but this has been very different. This has kind of been a process of changing me from the inside out. Have a level of confidence, but it's more than confidence, it's courage. To truly offer myself as a partner, a true partner with my clients, and that's had a meaningful impact. How the group has been run since you guys came on board has had a meaningful impact, and the tools and resources. It's more sometimes with consultants, you never know.
Right,
you're going to get
it's
a
true.
lot of buzzwords, and you don't know what to do. I'm a lawyer, so I'm very linear in my thinking and very concrete, and so it's hard. You and Mark absolutely bridge that gap, and the resources that you provided for us, we use all the time. I can't say enough. My husband wishes I would say a little less about how much I've enjoyed the process of working with you. So thank you.
Thank you. It makes my heart sing, and that's what Mark and I live for. And with that, I think we'll let you get back to taking care of your clients.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you for spending the time with us
No
today.
problem. Thanks.